yes, I'll be there. Hell yes, I will be your partner. And hell yes, we will bring the fight to the bloodline in the final SmackDown of 2022. Make your list, check it twice. The bloodline's been naughty, and won't it be nice when Cena Claus is coming to town?